What if I were born again and my zen didn't kick me up a notch, and I won't know what to do without you?
So I think it just makes sense for us to go on tour with Billy Joel.
Okay, and on this tour, what would your favorite song to be played live?
Of our own music?
Of your own music. Or maybe another song, but you have to have played it live.
Oh wow, this is a real curveball of a question. Everything up to here has been easy to answer because it's been really about Fabio and Billy Joel. You know, I enjoy playing almost all the songs live. It's really, you know, Jean Paul is sort of our like let loose and run around and go crazy kind of song. It's kind of more free form, and it allows us to kind of make noise and do different things. So I always have a good time playing that. I think everybody in the band kind of enjoys playing Jean Paul just because there are really no expectations or limits on kind of what we're doing at that point, and we kind of insert extra things in the middle sometimes. So I'll go with that.
Okay, and the final music-related question.
Final music-related question, and then there are lifestyle.
Then there are lifestyle questions.
I may not be willing to answer the lifestyle-related questions,
Right,
but we'll see. Music-related question. Take it away.
If you weren't a musician,
If I weren't,
what would you be doing?
I'm not sure
with
I am
your
a
life?
musician, really. I mean, just because you play music, does that make you a musician? I guess it does. What would I be doing
By
with
definition.
my life? Yeah, what
It
would I be
does.
doing with my life? I'm also a hearing scientist, and I think I would still be doing that with my life. Though maybe music really led me to that, so it's hard to say. But I enjoy doing, I enjoy research, I enjoy science. It's fun to explore sort of curiosity and to get to kind of, you know, go through and run experiments and try to learn more about how how hearing works. I think that's great. So that's, I guess, what I do currently in addition to playing music, and I think what I would do even if I weren't playing music.
Okay, we're going to delve into your psyche here.
My psyche. All right.
If you had to choose a store to be stuck in for a week,
Wow.
what store would it be and what would you do?
Wow, that's a good one.
I don't know if there would be other people around or
Right,
shoppers,
right.
or if this is the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, it's hard to
But-
say. Hard to say. If I had to pick a store for a week, I think it would be pretty fun to be stuck in like a big, crazy Toys R Us kind of store. Mostly because I like playing with toys. I'd probably just like unpackage all the action figures and, you know, recreate my favorite scenes from, you know, G.I. Joe and Star Wars and stuff like that. Come up with like elaborate, you know, strategic games that I can play with the action figures. So I think I could occupy myself for an entire week with that. I don't think it would be hard at all, especially if they had some, you know, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures there. The only problem would be there'd be no Fabio stuff at Toys R Us probably, but I could make do for a week.
Ninjas or pirates?
Pirate ninjas,
Whoa,
definitely.
pirate ninjas.
Zombie pirate ninjas, I prefer, actually. That's an easy one.
Okay, we're going back to music for a second.
I thought we were done with
I know. Well, this is quasi lifestyle. Who is the loudest person in the band?
Oh, the loudest person. I think everybody's kind of loud at the right time. We have a lot of videos posted of us on tour in the van arguing about different things. You know,
Singing
whether-
ABBA.
Singing. I don't think are we singing ABBA ever?
So,
We sing some like.
making love?
No,
Out of
that's-
nothing at
that's
all?
Air Supply.
Oh man, I'm ruining this interview.
Wait, is it Air
It's
Supply?
going downhill
I can't
quick.
even remember who that is. Air Supply? Making love out of nothing at all? That's not Air Supply. What am I talking about?
It's ABBA, right?
It's not ABBA. It's not even close. No, I'm confused.
Anyway, there's a video of this.
All right.
Whoever
Lots
did
of
it
stuff,
first.
like that, and you know, Bonnie Tyler does it. So we'll switch over.
Well,
to
she
that.
didn't write it.
Okay, neither did the band that did.
Right.
Jim Steinman. Right?
There you go.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we're singing that. We're singing Sometime Around Midnight. There are like 12 videos of us singing Sometime Around Midnight in the car, very melodramatically. I think we're all really loud at the right time. If you watch, there's arguments about whether Phish is a jam band or not. I mean, no, sorry, I take that back. Phish, we all agree Phish is a jam band. There are arguments over whether the Grateful Dead are a jam band or not. You know, we have a good time. We all yell. We're all loud.
So then no one is the quietest, which is the next question.
Quietest. Well, Patrick's usually sleeping.
There you go.
So that makes him the quietest. Overall, if you kind of measure it over time, rather than individual bursts of noise, Patrick is most often asleep, making him the quietest. Though he does snore pretty loud. So balances out. So balances out.
Who's the biggest nerd in the motion sick?
Oh, I think I would be mistaken if I tried to claim anybody but me in that.
Who has the coolest mustache?
Well, you know, I think
You're the
we
last
all had
holdout.
excellent facial hair at different times. Presently, I think, you know, I'm probably ahead because I think everybody else has pretty much shaved their mustaches or only with short mustache. So I think right now I'm in the lead, but we've definitely had times where we're all sporting excellent facial hair of a variety of flavors and types.
Right, if you had to choose a TV show to be on, which one would you want to be on?
To be on. Wow.
Cameo, guest star,
Currently,
character? I think
we're-
throughout time.
throughout
I'll
time.
allow throughout time.
Yeah, I mean,
as the
I think
interviewer.
I would have enjoyed most. I mean, Golden Girls is the show to be
Oh
on.
man,
I know they're dropping quickly. I think it would have been really fun.
you could have replaced the fancy chef.
I would, yeah. In the first episode, maybe 2 episodes of Golden
I
Girls.
think it was just one.
There maybe
it was two.
1 or 2 episodes of Golden Girls. There actually is a guy who lives at the house. This gay guy who is like
Sophia calls the fancy man.
she makes
Some references.
she makes inappropriate off-color jokes that are not politically correct in the modern day, but in the 80s were
in the late
apparently
80s.
okay.
Yep.
But anyway, there was this gay chef that lived with them for like 2 episodes, and then they just decided the character
So that
was
could be you. That's
unnecessary.
the answer.
I would be the gay chef.
Yeah,
I think
I like that.
I'd be happy to be the gay chef. I would be honored to be the gay chef.
What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Wow. That's a hard one. I used to eat leaves when I was a kid. That's true. I used to really enjoy eating leaves. I would go and I'd try different trees. I would usually pull them off the tree, not really on the ground so much. And there was this dark purple tree. I'm very bad with the taxonomy of plants, but there was a tree with a very dark purple leaf. It was very bitter, but I enjoyed eating it. And I thought this was a good practice. I mean, nobody else did it, but I thought it was a good idea. And I told my parents that I did it, and I got yelled at because apparently we had our yard we had often had our yard sprayed for ticks. So there was like tick poison on all of our trees, and I apparently was consuming
Delicious
the
tick
leaves with
poison.
tick poison on them, which may or may not explain a lot of things about these things.
All right. Would you rather be deaf, blind, or mute?
Deaf, blind, or mute? Wow. I don't think I would enjoy being deaf or blind at all. Mute sounds like it would be pretty fun. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think any of them would be very enjoyable, but I think mute would probably be the best one, because you could still, you'd be isolated, but you'd have a lot of ways of, you could get a text to voice kind of thing, though it wouldn't be, obviously wouldn't replace all of your personality and your expressiveness. But I think that would be the easiest one to replace in terms of ability to interact with other people and with different ideas and things that are around us. So if I had to pick, I guess mute is the one I would pick. Obviously I couldn't sing if I were mute, so I'd just have to play ukulele instead.
Final question. What is the one thing you could never live without?
Well, I have a really important person in my life that I think I need, that I hardly ever leaves my side, and I want you all to meet Barbarella here. She's really important to me, and we share a lot in common, and our mutual experience is really wonderful, and I don't think I could go on without her. So,
That's Michael Epstein of the Motion Sick.
all right, thank you.